been called lots of stuff. Yeah, I've done a lot of deed. I've had it rough and tough. You know I've smoked a lot of weed. Mellow, don't you know? Well, I've learned a thing or two, like when and where I should go to, what I should or shouldn't do. I've been left alone, no company, but that's alright with me, 'cause I'm big and ugly. I'm big and ugly. I'd like to let it grow, you know I'm talking about my beard. I'll have you all know that I know sometimes it might look weird, but I got a friend upstairs whom I'll keep confiding in. I know he's there 'cause when I knock he always lets me in. Brings me peace with what it is and what is not for me. To accept what I see, they're looking back at me as big and ugly. Big and ugly. I could have been small and cute and play a flute like a dream, or sing like an angel, maybe play ukulele. But I got to work with my hands and keep dragging it along, banging on that old guitar. Sometimes I'll write a song. I lose a few friends, so it seems I got no enemies. What you get is what you see, that's how it is with me, 'cause I'm big and ugly. I'm big and ugly. Big and ugly.
Hey, look at us. We're back. We're back and doing a show on a Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday. I'm your host, Josh Denny. With me, as always, Cross Battalion. Together, we are the Big Uglies.
Big Ugly, number one show in Japan.
Number one podcast in Japan for all things sport and Islam. Funny enough, I do have an ugly story to start the show with today. I don't know if you saw this. Pretty fun little anecdote from the weekend, but our friend of the show, Leonardo Joni, posted a thing on her X account the other day that said, this was in response to the Super Bowl, I assume, the halftime show, and she said all Latinas or Latinos have been molested. That's why they're all sex crazed lunatics. Okay, so I thought I'd throw my hat into the ring with a little story about a sexual adventure from my youth with a woman of the Latina persuasion. And I just told a little story about how I got some pretty good beej from a young Latin woman who had, by her own admission, had very few sexual partners. And when I asked her where she had acquired said skills, she had told me, I just grew up practicing on my brothers. And I was like, oh, that's awful and disgusting and probably a crime for sure. So they're in prison, right? Or whatever. She's like, no, we not do. It just
No, put what you tweeted.
And then I said, I was
Put
like,
what you tweeted. Come on.
50 more times, and get the fuck out of here. No,
That's
that's
the gross part. That's what makes it fucking nasty.
The joke is the joke.
But that's what makes it fucking nasty.
15 or 16 more times, and I was like,
I don't understand why you guys are the ones that give us the bad rap as white comedians, and all the other groups are going like white comedians. That's all they ever talk about: molestation and nasty shit.
Well, I'm not. Hold on a second.
And you went on the molestation thing. You went one step further of nasty.
I was the beneficiary of sexual trauma. Okay.
I don't think I've ever asked a girl.
Can
I tell you something?
No, let me finish this. If you were outside of a bank and some heat shit went down, I'm talking Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, and one of the bags of money just falls right next to your car, and there's nobody there. Nobody sees. You just grab a bag of money and go. Do you take a bag of money? Of course you do. Okay. It just so happened that bag of money wrapped itself around my cock, and I made off like a bandit. Okay. So I'm just saying, it's a victimless crime. It is a victimless crime.
I never have asked a girl after she pleasured me, where'd you learn that?
Is that what you call it? You call it being pleasured? I call it being blowed.
Yeah. I mean, in any form.
Okay.
Like a girl that's like rode me, and I'm like, whoa! I've never been like, hey, where'd you learn that?
You've never been curious. You like?
I assume it's from another penis.
I think it's worse that you don't ask because you're like, I don't want to know what kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I don't ask questions. I don't want
to know the origin story. If there was some kind of,
I don't want the answer.
If she was sex trafficked, I want to know about it because story informs what we do, man. Okay, you're just out here fucking blindly. You're not getting any stories.
You said she had limited sexual partners.
Yeah, well, she wasn't counting them in the numbers, which is a real concern with Mexican women going forward. Like, include your family. Include your family. So, I said 3, but it's more like 12.
I just find that the grossness level is based on your normal preference of grossness, right? You have to have a normal threshold of grossness, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think
you and Vito likes to go gross though. And
with comedy?
Yeah, in general, because you have a borderline like your threshold of grossness is already gross.
Yeah, I think you're trying to call us fat, like you're not the same as us.
Not fat, gross.
No, you are. No, you are. You're
fat, gross.
No, you are. You're trying to act like you're better than me right now, and you blew up at me with Vito, and I don't like it. I don't care.
Not fat, listen, gross.
I've seen which breached the brooch of the Carl Spitali domain over the years. Okay. Right. Don't talk to me like
you've not seen
accidentally found its way into your place.
You've seen some fucking gems.
Listen, I'll tell you what, I ain't never fucked a girl in a fucking NASCAR jacket. I'll tell you that.
She was a fucking dime, though, wasn't she?
No, yeah. What are we calling her? A fucking maybe in fish terms, a 10-pounder.
A small fish, a 10-pounder.
10 pounds of big fish.
No way, dude.
You are out of your fucking mind. A 10-pound fish is that's a trophy fish.
No, a big fish. That's like a 18. I caught like an 18-pound amberjack out there, and that wasn't even as big as half these like tuna and dolphin and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Congratulations. You didn't bring any dolphin home that I'm aware of.
Well, mahi, dolphin.
You did have it was a flounder. You had a couple.
Not porpoise.
There's a couple of flounders showing up.
Not between
hours of 2 and 4 in the morning. Okay, I've seen a few flounder. Yeah. I'll tell you what, you ain't finding over there. You ain't finding Nemo over there. I'll tell you that. I ain't seen no little cute little clownfish.
No. Swordfish.
Where you'll see the clownfish is on Super Bowl Sunday. Bah, 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 bah. Now you like that transition?
Clowns.
Yeah.
Clownfish.
Now you went.
I thought the anemone was for my bunghole.
You went Amish. You tried to do like a very like a nobleman thing where you were like, I'm turning off every device in my home for the halftime.
It wasn't Amish. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna kill the electronics. It was
No.
I didn't want to contribute to them gaslighting me.
Okay.
This was the most watched thing ever, so I didn't want any device that I had streaming in any capacity contributing
Okay.
to them gaslighting me that this was the most watched anything.
Did you see that, by the way? It came out today. Adam Schefter shared 128 million people have watched the halftime show, making it the most watched halftime show. We knew they were going to do this. By the way, it's also the first halftime show that Apple just made available as a standalone streaming item on their homepage right away.
You know what
So
I mean?
it's like you obviously are inflating the numbers.
And it's more screens than ever, more available streaming things, and like
It's
as the
globally
access
available.
instead of all going to a bar or all going to a Super Bowl party, it's individually in everybody's house because they can all stream or cast it.
Yeah.
So they're saying it's like more screens, but either way, I was gonna turn it off like old school boys.
And you didn't even watch the Nazi one. I don't know if you heard there was a Nazi one that Kid Rock.
Yeah, I just had no interest
part of
in it. And they go, and people will be like, well, it's a good like Christian one. I was like, just because it's Christian doesn't mean
I was at it.
like it.
I was at it. And Roethlisberger, the quarterback, was like, hug it, chug it, football. No.
What?
Do you remember that from Zach and Miri Make a Porno? What?
No.
Ty Levine's character walks in, they're filming the porno, and he just walks in from a Steelers game, and he's shit-faced, and he's like, I was at the game. I was at it.
No.
You don't remember that scene? Oh, man.
I don't really remember that movie that well. I didn't like.
Oh, that's a great one.
That funny. As far as the Super Bowl goes, that was the worst Super Bowl ever.
Oh, yeah. It had to be, right?
It was abysmal. You know that people in like at the Super Bowl,
Nope.
and all private jets and shit like that left after halftime.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. If I had a private jet, I would have got the fuck up out of there too.
Imagine spending like $60,000.
Let me see if I can pull this up. This is a TikTok.
$60,000 to light up the plane, to gas it up.
And then you don't even.
And then she just goes, "We should leave." Like after he performed.
That is such something a bitch would do too. Like, she's at the most expensive.
And this guy's like, dude, if I don't leave, she's not gonna fuck me, and I've already invested so much in this shit. And she already told me she's gonna blow me on the plane. So, all right, but if we leave after halftime, you don't blow me on the plane. And she was like,
why is this
fine?
Why is this not playing? Oh, because it's a different tab. God damn you. God damn you.
What are you trying to play?
I'm trying to play this. I'm trying to play this clip from this movie that I was talking about.
Wow. Womp womp.
You don't remember this?
By Boney.
Remember this?
Roethlisberger, the quarterback, was all fucking hug it, chug it, football all night.
Yeah.
Fucking Roethlisberger.
Walked in. That was me at the onset of the pod. So boring Super Bowl.
Awful.
And somebody had posted like Josh Allen and the Bills probably win this game by 40 points, and I was like, yeah, it just goes to show you that refs fixing games makes for a shittier product ultimately.
Oh, dude. Honestly, it makes you like go, ugh, this is what we had to deal with after all this shit this season. Like,
yeah, I watched the least amount of football this year that I've watched in my entire life, and I didn't feel like I missed anything.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs.
An indictment of the NFL.
Yeah, it is. I mean, a big old fatso like me should love to pull up games on Sunday and sit around and eat hoagie and fucking watch. I
Bad Bunny.
I didn't give a shit.
They said Bad Bunny, Benito. That's what they say. He said they basically the greatest, the number one artist in the world, man. That's what I do. You know what I say to these? Fuck you, man.
Speaking
so they
of,
tried to tell me that this he brought everybody together.
Speaking of pornos, have you read the translation of this guy's lyrics? Holy shit!
Well, I mean, I can kind of understand it.
Well, yeah,
I said kinda because even Mexicans and Puerto Ricans were going, "Don't worry, we can't understand them either."
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah.
Like, and they're like, "That ain't even Spanish, dog."
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it sounds like he's one of the brothers of the girl I dated. If you read the lyrics, Jesus, it's not for the faint at heart. That's for sure.
A retard joke?
No, maybe. I don't know. It's not a retard joke.
Are you saying that her brothers would be retarded?
No. I'm saying that based on the sexual content of his lyrics, he's likely the one that the girl I was banging was practicing on. Because they're all
that's what that was
very incestual, blowjobby. You know, we don't have to go back to it.
Yeah. It makes sense for all the cross dressing shit.
I do think it's funny that everybody that was like not. First of all, I love this idea that people think like, "Oh, you're fat. Nobody's blown you ever." I'm like, yeah, people blow me, man. Like that happens.
We established on this show that you like head and only head.
Mostly. I don't only like. I just mostly like it.
We know that you don't like shafts.
Yeah, that would make me sexual.
Both the
police
officer and
I don't like distraction shaft work. That's what I don't like. I don't like
what distraction
shaft work. You know what I'm talking?
Somebody else's dick?
No. It's busy work.
Distracted me with all this busy work. You're getting sucked in my dick.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need. Listen, this was on my first album from 2008. I have a hand. Use your mouth. That's why you're here.
No, I like at the same time. I like the hand mouth.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, I know. What are you rolling the face for?
This is your whole. You're very Victorian with the way you court women, and you expect to be blown.
Victorian.
You need the red carpet rolled out for you. Yeah, use the hand.
What do you mean? This is red carpet for you? This is standard operating procedure.
No, it's not standing operating.
This is red carpet.
That is pageantry. That's pageantry.
Pageantry? That's standard.
You don't need all that. Who's that?
You need it.
No, that's to make you feel big man. Yeah. Oh, does it take two hands? It takes two hands, doesn't it?
It's not about what it takes. It's about them working it. It's them working it.
No,
I like them working it.
It's all for show. I don't need all
show. I like that feeling. I like them working the
show. Nah, that's what. Get right to that. I don't need any fucking. I don't need all this.
I actually don't need them to
deep tires.
I don't need them to gag and deep throat. I need them to work.
Yeah, it's because of your green mildness, and it'll kill them. That's why you can't.
I like the work. I
Too
like the
dangerous
effort.
Yeah,
I like that. I like them. I like watching it. I like the visual watching.
Yeah, I don't think you know how this is translating on the show. It doesn't. It's a very unstraight moment for you.
I'm secured.
No, you look very. You look like you've secured the bag. You look very secure.
I'm saying I like it. My shit is.
No, we get it. Show us again how you like it. Demonstrate for the people what you like to do. Go on.
This is not my fault that you're missing a shaft.
No, I have a shaft. I just don't need it to be fucking battered around.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, don't tell me what I need.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Everybody needs it. Every guy needs.
Nobody needs that.
Every guy needs the shaft with the milkshake straws.
No,
suck up.
No, that's ridiculous.
I need them sucking it like a milkshake straw.
That's ridiculous. What is this? There will be blood.
No, you like when you try and suck a milkshake and you're like, yeah, eventually I'll get it. you know, like a, and you
Yeah,
can, like
no.
that vein pop out right here type shit.
Yeah, you want
I need that. That's what I
you
need.
want Daniel
That's what I need.
Day-Lewis. I drink your milkshake. That's
Yeah,
what
but I'm saying like certain people can't, like there's girls who can't come unless they're on top and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like, that's how it is when
those
head
are the
with me.
best
That's how it is. These are parameters.
I'll tell you what I can't do. I can't come when they're on bottom. That's just the condition I have, probably from upbringing or society or Disney.
When they're on bottom.
They're on the bottom, and I'm on. I can't. I won't, and I refuse.
Missionary, you can't come. You're saying
no.
Is this a? This is probably more of a physical thing.
No, I just never been able. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like. I don't. I don't.
I think it's the easiest way to come early.
Okay.
Missionary.
It's not what we're
Missionary is
shooting.
probably the easiest way to like come quick.
We're not shooting for that. I'm not.
Missionary.
I'm trying to break it off and get it. This episode is not what Carl like. This just has turned into an episode of what Carl like.
No, because this is America, damn it.
Farge Lord, great point. Josh has to have one extra person in the bedroom holding his belly up for penetration. I don't have to, but it is nice. It's nice if you could have a guy in there with the assist. That's cool.
If you did have that, if you had a belly brace like that,
no.
Missionary.
First of all, it's called a fuck swing. No, I know I've never been. Even when I was fucking 210 pounds, I never could. It's just not my. It's not my position. I don't like
a
it.
Swing. First of all, you'd be in the swing.
Yeah, no. Well, that would be fun. Yeah, I like a swing. I mean,
definitely swinging with your ass like up, swinging.
I'm in
your ass would be swinging towards whatever the fuck it is.
If I'm in
that fucking McDonald's fucking tramp stamp, swinging like a label for something.
If I'm in the swing,
your cock hits you like a trailer hitch. Your ass is swinging past it.
If I'm in the swing, you're gonna need some good rigging. I'll tell you that, because that swing's not gonna hold.
I don't know, dude. They got swings. That shit hold Respucia.
You're gonna have to hook it up like a crane, like the guys, like the camera guys that shoot Alex Honnold free soloing building.
Like, dude, listen, we got a 300. One of the 300-pound weight limit. And they go, I don't weigh no damn 300 pounds.
They just hang that motherfucker from the sky with a guy with a camera. That would be me.
Do you honestly? I could see you being one of them sex swing weirdos.
No, I've never tried it. I've never tried. I don't. As a general rule, I stay away from all swing sets just because I have this face and body. So.
I imagine
any swing paraphernalia.
I imagine the concept.
I don't even walk down the aisle in a hardware store where they have them. Bicycles, swing sets, their little stage park area, washer dryer, swing sets. I stay away. I don't even walk by that.
That's because it's court ordered. Anywhere there's a swing set, you're not allowed, man.
Sex offenders in there like it's not a real playground. This is an artificial playground. I'm totally allowed. I'm well within my rights. There's a guy just cranking down in a fake playground in a hardware store. Like, I am well within my rights.
You just found some loophole on the like gerrymandered fucking pedophile map.
Yeah. You can make They didn't say I couldn't make my own playground in my own yard.
God, that's such a veto thing to say.
It is, yeah. It would be.
I'm not violating the law.
This is why he doesn't want people on his property. He's doing construction over there.
There is no construction there. It's these are dirty people.
What did you say about them that we got to figure out? Oh, we were talking about Funko Pops. Well, we were saying, because we're always on the cutting edge of ideas and merch and everything. We were saying we should have Big Uglies NFTs because we always like to use words that start with NF and T. And then we were like, what would that just be? Like a black Funko Pop? And then we were like a trans black Funko Pop. And then you were like, yeah, like the Mother's Milks on Vito's show, all the Mother's Milk Funko Pops. And then you were like, how have those not been repurposed as Eric July Funko Pops? Yeah, it's a real good question.
And what's that thing that he made? Isom?
Yeah, that's his thing. Isam's Fables.
Yes. This is the ISOM thing. You can just like paint that on there.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah,
It's him.
pretty good. You have lawsuit paperwork in his hand. That'd be cool. It'd be easy.
Super killer comic in hand.
Yeah, well, first of all, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. The regular Super Killer comic hasn't come out yet, so I don't think we should be doing miniature action figure. Although that would be on brand for Vito.
So on brand.
It's so on brand. Like, listen, we've all the merch is done and shipped. The actual product itself is not out yet. He just thinks he's like Disney.
Is there a product?
Yeah, no, he has like plushes. He has like lunch boxes.
No. Of the comic.
Yes. No, he doesn't. He's not put out a physical comic book yet.
I'm saying, is it not done?
No, it's not done. That's the
I
whole
thought he released it.
No, yeah, he released a black and white digital version. He did not press it yet.
Black and white digital. What does that mean? So other people can color it for him on the internet?
That's pretty funny, actually.
They just go, here, Vito, I went ahead and did this because it looks like shit.
He made a coloring book. That's funny. Now, I don't think anybody's made that joke yet, that he basically made a fucking $150,000 coloring book for people. You can color it in yourself. It's a choose your own adventure.
Let's dive back into this about the Super. This will come full circle when it comes to like the Super Bowl and shit. But Vito doesn't know dick about sports.
No, he doesn't.
Vito talked about the stock market like it was bets. And then recently, this company that I know he has advocated for comes around and you can bet on anything. Kalshi, right? And Kalshi is literally for Vitos. It's for nerds and dorks and geeks that don't watch sports to get them to be even more degenerate gamblers than dudes that watch sports. It's getting them to bet on the weather. It's getting them to bet on the midterms. It's getting them to bet on TV shows. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. And that's what the NFL wants. They're sponsored by DraftKings. That's all these companies want. They want degenerate shit. And people try to gaslight me and tell me that Bad Bunny's performance is uniting and putting some words on a screen made it that way. What? Like, what beats hate? Love. And it's just like, just because you feel the opposite of something doesn't mean that what they say or how they believe is hate. Or just because they don't feel like including every single imaginable thing, it's not hate. Also, accepting and putting up with and tolerating your bullshit also is not love. So one thing is not hate and one thing is not love. And then they're saying these things is love is beating hate every time. Well, how come you guys aren't loving and inclusive? Where was all the white people? And you could say, where was all the white people?
Oh, she was there, Lady Gaga. You didn't see her?
No, what are you saying? Where was all the white people in the sense that, like, there's the backup dancers were like, well, it's not about that. It's not who they're representing. You go, well, I'm sorry, but the most American thing is the Super Bowl. It's the most American thing.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you're a guest in the country and you're a foreigner act, U2 or Rolling Stones or something like that, there's a huge respect in knowing you're on the biggest stage there is because it's the biggest venue for America. And it's full of American nostalgia. And when this motherfucker said, God bless America, we 100% know that is something that's always said about the United States of America when it comes to sporting events or war or speeches, things like that. God bless America. And this fool said, God bless America, and spiked the football and said, what I mean is Chile and Honduras and Nicaragua and this place. And he just named all these countries and then said, estamos aquí, like we're here now. And he said, God bless America. And what I mean by America is all of the Americas. And taking a phrase. And so this is how they're ushering in that commie bullshit of there is no borders. Everybody's American. Everything is America. Right? So they're trying to tell us. And so all on Monday, everything was, can you believe how stupid MAGA is? Can you believe how dumb MAGA is? This is the United States of America. And this, and it's like all of North America and South America, is America. Stupid idiot fucking dumbasses. And you're just like, no, bitch, it's not. Anybody from Canada or Brazil, you go, where are you from? You go, you're from America? And they go, oh, yes.
Yeah.
Never.
No, that never.
Everybody in the fucking world knows America is America and the United States. So that was a deliberate shot at that. Nothing about it was unifying, and nothing about their love trumps hate bullshit is love. It's horseshit. All of it. It's performative nonsense. And, you know, it is what it is. They should have had Post Malone. He could have done every genre of music, from country to rap. He would have had a tribute to Ozzy like he did at the Grammys or some shit. Bay Area, he could have had a song with Metallica, you know, a song with E40, a song with everybody. The Post Malone could have done it all. Nope. Just that trash. And then you had a horrible game to boot.
When was the last time they had a white artist do the
White
Super Bowl?
artist?
Yeah, I mean, not a solo.
2010.
Solo? Lady Gaga was the last white artist to solo the halftime show. And maybe the only one in the last like 15 years. Because Eminem was on the LA one, but he wasn't alone, right? He was part of this big ensemble.
That was Dr. Dre.
Yeah, it was Dr. Dre and Snoop, and, you know, Kendrick was on that one too. They were all on that one. Then The Weeknd, Rihanna, Beyonce. Who was the other one? Didn't Bruno Mars do it one year? Yeah, I mean, I think Lady Gaga is the last white to solo.
In 2010, it was The Who, but that's a band.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm aware of who The Who is.
I'm saying if you're saying solo artist, I'm saying
no, but I'm saying like, yeah, like white, like where it wasn't a black or Latin headliner.
Yeah. So The Who, I remember in 2010. Prince was all the way back in 2007.
You look bored with your own points.
I'm just trying to think off the top of my head.
Oh, shit. List of Super Bowl performers. Here we go. Yeah, Bad Bunny with Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin. Kendrick Lamar with SZA. Usher with Alicia Keys was the year before that. Rihanna year before that. The Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar year before that. The Weeknd, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. Maroon 5, Travis Scott and Big Boy. So Maroon 5 in 2019 and Justin Timberlake in 18, and then Lady Gaga 17. Those were the last whites. So it's been almost 10 years since you've had a white headliner.
Well, it's since Trump. So Trump came into office in 2016.
Well, they had Lady Gaga.
Still had one with Lady Gaga, and they still had one with Justin Timberlake. And then that's 2 years into that shit, and they're like, enough.
Maroon 5.
Enough. Yeah, but there wasn't all Maroon 5. They're like, bring out the rest.
Yeah, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, The Weeknd, Dre, Rihanna, Usher, Kendrick. I mean, pretty much since Jay-Z's taken over, there hasn't been a white person. Is there a black person here? So yeah.
There's a black person here.
Yeah, there's a black person here. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. You think the Olympics will be any better? Winter Olympics are coming up.
They're
We're
happening right now.
We're excited about. Well, I mean, when I say coming up, it's the hockey, and that's all that I care about. And
Girls hockey is fire, dude.
The girls hockey. That it's an interesting thing.
A million times better than the WNBA could ever be.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why women's hockey is not bigger, because it is, I think, the closest. It's you could argue in the ways that it's different. It's actually maybe more watchable or a better sport than the men's, because it's less physical, which I don't like. But they're high scoring games. Like women's hockey is generally pretty high scoring. Games are like 5 to 6. 7.
Fucking dangling.
Yeah, dude. They're high scoring games.
But here's the thing: the skill in soccer, the skill in basketball, as far as dribbling and cool like tricks and shit like that, for both of those sports, between men and women, is night and day. In hockey, it's still a huge gap, but the girls are doing cool shit. At least they're at least doing cool stuff. I'm talking like between skates, bam, bam. This girl's behind the net, over there. Her homegirl's up there, top of the net, goal. You're like, what? This shit is awesome. And it's like, it's like college hockey. They were in the face masks and shit. So it's like, for it's like a split second, you forget you're watching girls, which is the closest thing to a good competitive sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're watching WNBA the whole time. They're women.
Yeah, which
right? Really the closest thing. You're like, what? Sometimes you watch an MMA fight and like Rose is fighting. You're like, damn, I forgot there's 2 chicks. Like,
yeah,
the shit out of her.
Well, Rose Namajunas, up until that last fight, I said for the longest time, she has the best footwork in all of MMA. And people go, for a woman? And I go, no, I don't. I mean, of everybody. But, she's getting old. Everybody ages out. And, but yeah, I mean, what are you thinking? You think Team USA's got a shot to bring the gold in?
Yeah, dude, because their biggest foe is Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, Finland might be a problem.
Yeah, Finland's concerning. Finland's big.
But we whapped their ass before. And the last time, did you hear the Kachuk brothers? Like that world tournament was like nothing compared to what they're like, it's an absolute honor. We love being in the red, white, and blue and stuff. Like everything that they were saying, I was like, dude, this is fucking tight, dude. This is gonna be great.
I'm hoping to see some fights. I'm hoping we see some fights and some real physicality.
Don't think it's suspended though.
I don't know how it works in the Olympics. I don't know if you're allowed to fight.
I think
in the
you get
Olympics.
suspended for fighting in
I know you're allowed.
Save the fights for the last games.
I know you're allowed to fist gymnasts if you're their medical doctor, but I don't think if you're an ice hockey man, you're allowed to fight.
Don't think you're allowed to do that either.
No,
it's just forced and done.
Olympics, you could fist a lot of them, and then it's a slap on the wrist.
The Summer Olympics.
No pun intended.
The Summer Olympics.
Yeah. You can fist.
The winter has different rules.
Fisting gymnasts would be a really great name for a punk band. These are the things that I would do with
Dr. Fister.
If I won
metal band, Dr. Fister.
If I won the Powerball, I would buy the naming rights to arenas, and then I would give them to notoriously famous pedophiles. I would.
Dude! Speaking of pedophiles who won the lottery,
this is a segue. I was just saying, I would R. Kelly Arena. You know what I mean? Like Larry Nassar Coliseum. I would just name them after all the famous. Epstein Field.
Epstein Esplanade out there in Jersey.
Yeah. There you go.
Did you see that Epstein won the Powerball twice?
Yeah. You were telling me about that he won. The first time was just being born Jewish. The second time,
how do we not get the guns?
Yeah, I mean, this is the question, right? This is what I don't understand. Is everybody freaking out about fucking Epstein?
Do you get the gun?
Everybody freaking out about why has no arrests happened yet? It's like, dude, they've covered it up. All these people have covered this shit up forever. You think now they're gonna be like, okay, I guess you got to go to prison. You got to go to prison.
See, this is why the fucking Luigi's a faggot to me. Like, why shoot this father?
Luigi Mangione?
Yeah, why shoot this father CEO in the back of the fucking head?
Uh-huh.
When you could have just hit him with that shit and like dragged him, tied him up, kidnapped him, and done some other shit, or shot a fucking the people who handle Medicare and the politicians responsible for funneling money to all those like
Yeah.
which one? That one would have been way more impactful.
You would think so.
It's just like, but that's why nobody other than like girls that want to fuck them like rallied behind this shit, and Bill Burr. Bill Burr was like, "What a hero the guy is! I love him." His wife told him to say it, probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, you definitely know who's at the controls in that relationship, right?
I put something in the notes. If you could click the link and pull it up, since we're talking about Epstein.
Oh, is this an actual? This is an actual link you gave me. Nice.
Would you like to read that email for the people and put it up?
I'll pull it up. You want to pull it up? I'll pull it up.
So the link is from Justice, right? It's from the government. What's the link?
Department of Justice.
Okay.
I am not a robot. Am I 18 years of age or older? Hold on. If I click no, do I go to a way funner website?
No, don't click it, Ron.
What if I click no?
Why would you do that?
Is that how I really get in? Is that how I really get in if I click no? Okay. You click no, it's like beep, 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 beep. I get free Super Bowl tickets and all the blowjobs I can shake a stick at. All right.
This is read that email.
Okay. Sarah K to Rich Barnett, dated July 10th, 2011. Hey, Rich, Jeffrey is asking. Can we do characters? This is Sarah. I'll do Sarah. Hey, Rich, Jeffrey's asking if you can FedEx the painting he had made of the Massacre of Innocents to the ranch. It's the large 9x9 canvas that we had rolled out for him to see in the entryway where they are killing babies. He wants to use it on the ranch and is hoping you could FedEx it to arrive by Wednesday. Thanks. This is Sarah, by the way. Yeah, you don't read shit like this and think this shit's fake? Like, that seems too on the nose, don't you think?
Bro, they just didn't even care anymore.
See, I think
and then about 2013, that's when everybody started looking into it, because they didn't plan on the layman conspiracy theorists having these search engines in their fucking pockets.
Yeah,
2013 ramped all this up. That thing from 2011.
There should be like a LOL or something at the end of this to sort of be like, JK, right, everybody? We're obviously kidding if anyone's reading this.
But there's 3 million documents that were released.
Yeah. Yeah, did you see Rogan? Joe Rogan addressed that today, that he was in one of them and admitted at some point Epstein was trying to get on the podcast. And Joe was like, no, I Googled you. And I was like, absolutely not. And then the guy who was like the intermediary was like, Joe's being a little timid about it right now. I go, yeah, no shit. No shit. It's like, hey, man, would you like to have Charles Manson on the show? Yeah, I'm going to pass. And they go, well, I'm going to keep working him. He's a little timid at the moment.
I would have had Charles Manson.
Yeah, well, Charles Manson probably less of a monster than Jeffrey Epstein.
Dude, if you listen, that motherfucker, some of the shit that Charles Manson said, you go, motherfucker.
Well, he was.
Talking about okay, let him cook.
NC's coming out. Here comes Black. Here comes the Black Conspiracies with Carl Spitali.
Man, I was watching this motherfucker, man. I was over here watching him, man. You know what I thought? I thought to myself.
As your Black Conspiracy voice is just Tony Baker.
But I could have another Black
Conspiracy
voice.
That is the correct.
I have a Black Conspiracy voice. Everyone, welcome back to Conspiracy Theories with Conspiracy Carl. I'm him, and today playing the role of Carl will be played by me, Paul Mooney.
I just can't. Anytime you do that voice, I cannot not picture Eddie Murphy holding the puppets all three of the puppets together like a fucking maniac. He took out 3 nigga puppets, baby. He's lost his mind.
This nigga lost his mind. He's got 3 nigga puppets.
When he said he's got 3 nigga puppets,
he's making them talk to each other. Crazy.
Dying.
How many will it come to? Epstein, we know this nigga was nasty. We knew he was fucking so many people. And all they could do, what did white media do? You saw what white media did. They said, Bill Cosby, Bill Cosby, Bill Cosby.
Oh, see, you're really keying in on the conspiracy shit. You're so right. You're so right.
And what are these white crackers did? The white crackers, what they did, Epstein did. This is what Epstein did with his big Jew nose. Epstein with his big kike nose, who was sticking his big Jew nose into everybody's business. And he was honeypotting and filming everything. And the media looked at it and they said, Bill Cosby, 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 Bill Cosby. And they said, excuse me, miss, what did Bill Cosby do? And they said, I don't know, but some white lady is mad from 75 years ago. So we got to put this nigga in jail.
Hilarious. I think you nailed it. I think you nailed probably exactly. That's probably a real conversation that Paul Mooney had with every black person in Hollywood before he died.
Look at this. Look at what they're doing to this nigga. They got this nigga on TV. Do you remember when Bill Cosby did that thing? He was just randomly walking, doing like leaving the courthouse, and he just went to the guy. He just like bugged his eyes out and was like,
what? Yeah,
dude, like step back.
Yeah, like
the bushes and shit.
Like the laughing matter. Like, oh, the Cosby doesn't understand the context.
He just had like some fucking like Tourette like outburst.
Yeah.
By the way, do you think that girl with Tourette is faking it?
Which one?
I know you know.
Oh, the one on the TLC show with
the blonde girl
who's like, cunt, fuck,
God damn.
Well, the beautiful,
like, God damn.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, I mean, the beautiful thing is you could be faking it, right? That's the beautiful thing about this country is you could be faking it. Everybody's faking it.
What does she say when she's fucking?
Everybody's faking it. Everybody. What if she just goes normal when she's fucking? She's like, "Hello, sirs."
You could say something to her, and she'll repeat it back, and that's her. She'll have the tics, their outbursts are. But they're like black slangs and things like that. She'll be like,
yeah.
God damn, twerk on it. Right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, and then, you go like, I wonder if she,
It sounds like she's practiced on some brothers and maybe not her own.
God damn.
Right. That's not coming from nowhere.
God damn.
Hey, speaking of faking it, I do want to talk about something I think is kind of like very culturally significant that no one is talking about. But did you see that JoJo Siwa did this like sit down interview where she basically admitted that she was coerced into pretending to be gay her entire career? And this is another interesting thing that's flown under the radar. Like, she didn't say exactly that. I think her exact words were like, obviously I've been very confused with my identity and who I am for like the last 10 years. And I'm like, yeah, it sounds to me very much like you were encouraged to be this little gay girl to sell gay toys and gay songs and gay propaganda to young kids. And you met a dude at Celebrity Big Brother
Christian
and all
guy for an hour.
Yeah, you spent an hour around a Christian dude and now you're straight as an arrow and can't wait to have his babies. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting how gay conversion therapy is just, being around normal people for 10 minutes.
And the entire industry that is like when you say the word groomers and shit.
I believe gay guys are for real because women are awful. I don't believe lesbians are real because women are awful. Okay, so like, I very much am like, if a guy is gay, I believe him most of the time. If a girl is,
you see two gay guys and you'd be like, "Hey, what's up, fellas?" And they're like, "Oh, Todd, can you believe this one broad was just talking the whole time? We had to get out of there." You're like, "I feel you, buddies."
Yeah,
right.
never don't make sense to me. They always make sense to even when they're going off about something inherently gay. I just go, this all makes sense. I get it.
Two lesbians. You see two lesbians out there. They go, can you believe Alice is not talking to us for a certain reason? You think it's because she has a new job? I don't know. Alice has always been that sort of closed off.
Ugh.
I don't know about Alice anymore. Everything's like a conniving.
You sound like an after school special.
Well, it's more like an NPR lesbian.
Dude, really, my eyes look really slitty tonight. I don't know why.
I don't even know what that means.
I got real slanty slits tonight in my eyes, or where my eyes are supposed to be. It's just this angle, and I'm not wearing glasses. But I pretty much look Korean.
Your eyes look very white, like on your eyelids.
What do you mean?
The lighting?
Yeah, it's the lighting. It's just catching. It's the lighting catching underneath it here.
I think we've said this before. You do your eyebrows, right?
No, well, I don't do them. First of all, it's very gay, but I do trim them, and then they grow them. Yeah, of course they grow in different colors all the time.
They grow in different colors, or you like shave one too much on one side?
No, you're what are you, a fucking idiot troll now? We have to talk about this, the fact that we have very different trolls. You're starting to sound like your trolls. No, it's just blonde. Look, I can pull the fucking blonde hair. It's not shaved off. It's just blonde, and then this is red.
I was talking about the chink. I'm trying to see the slants that you're seeing, and I was only asking about the eyebrows.
No, I mean, yeah, it's just
relax your pussy hairs.
They got little blonde hairs. They're just blonde. They're like whitish blonde. That's all. You have very gay trolls. I just want to go out on I just want to put that out there.
You mean homosexual?
No, I mean like fucking gay.
Like homosexual though. You mean?
Yeah, your trolls are like, let's see that dick, Carl. I'm like, what the fuck?
This is a very interesting point that you bring up.
Well, it's a weird thing because I think
trolls do come in there and
they're trying to make it sound like I'm grotesque and you're a hunk, but they're taking it too far. They're taking it too far because they're trying to see that dick.
But this is a separate thing. There was a guy who was, it's not the first one, but they'll like start talking about that and be like, aren't you fucking big?
Yes,
put that big fucking dick out
what's
and
that
fucking
big
make your point then.
Doing, Carl, and I'm like,
and you supposed to be flattered or not?
You are flattered, and it makes it way worse. You like
who does it? Yeah, but I mean, anybody at first reads a comment and go,
if some
your big veiny dick. What is this?
If some strange man who I've never met on the internet was like, I bet you got a sweet, big old nice dick, I'd be like,
how do you not get flattered by that?
I would not get flattered because it's gross. You love it.
You're just reading the sentence though. But you got a big old veiny.
You don't know. You're literally like you're like watching the Chinese.
He knows.
On that episode of South Park,
he knows.
Get a big bulbous penis, and you're loving.
Are you American?
Oh, you're
American with such large bulbous penis. I mean, it's an okay size. No, I have such a tiny, little small penis, but you, American penis, so big. Then, like, he brings in the crowd in there. This is American with big penis, so big.
Yeah.
So big penis.
Yeah, and you eat it up like a circus seal. You fucking love it.
Who doesn't?
Because any normal person would be like, "Ew, dude, don't compliment me about shit you don't know about." Ew.
But I know it, so it gasses me up.
Okay.
It gasses me up to go
and
then I snap out of it.
That's
halfway the sentence.
Yeah, halfway.
The first part of the sentence, you get gassed up, and you're like
halfway through.
You go, whoa, dude, take a chill pill.
Yeah, it's great. You have a weird relationship with the way you're trolled. You're gonna start sending dick pics to trolls because you like the compliment.
To judge it?
Yeah, you're gonna
judge it.
You're gonna start getting dick ratings from people who don't like you. And they're going to give you
ones to try and change their mind.
They're just going to give you.
See if you don't like this.
And they're just going to give you spite 10s and you're just going to eat it up like a dumb animal. They'll just go, yeah, 10. And you'll go,
it's pretty.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, it's 10.
If you've seen it, you'd be like,
I don't never
that's
see
yours?
The day I see your dick is the day one of us doesn't live anymore. That's what happened.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you did, you would be like, wow.
You better kill me with it because one of us has to die.
I think you'd be like, nice.
No, I don't think I would be like, nice. I think like, oh, dude, what the fuck, man? I told you to leave that at home.
I think that would be my reaction if I saw your dick.
What?
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
No, I gotta grab. Mine's great. Mine's fantastic.
See, you can't. Do you see how you got pride in yours?
Yeah, but
I'm not allowed to have pride in mine. That's
mine's
crazy.
perfect. Mine's perfect. Mine's what they meant.
They don't even have chef.
I didn't say I don't have chef. What are you talking about? Now you're siding with the trolls. I have it. I just don't like it played with.
I don't understand it.
Chef.
I like my.
You can have brain cells, nigger Carl. What are we talking about?
I like my chef licked on.
Ew. This is very nog of you to be talking this mess. To see you, and earlier you were like, yeah, you're gross the way you're talking about Mexican girls blowing you. You're on the show talking about getting your fucking shaft licked
by a female, but that it's not not talking about their brothers and then finding out and still going through with it.
Listen, you're gonna stop. You're not stopping. Don't fucking front to the people. If you had it the way I had it, you'd be like, well, she already did it once, so what the damage is done. Like I can't undo it. So might as well
I've also never been into Mexican chicks like that, or like really Mexican, especially with an accent.
Oh no, she was like,
yeah, there's no way that's
over the border, fresh off the boat, kind of a thing.
Housekeeping lady.
Yeah, specifically. You don't know the infamous maid story?
There's no way I'm doing that.
Cleaning lady, like full cleaning lady, hot, young. I clean. Yeah. Yeah. It was a family business, turns out.
Clean, actually. Clean.
It turns out it was a family business.
My trolls come from all walks of life, though. Like, I feel like your trolls have the same like archetype. Yeah,
they're all podcast nerds. That's it.
No, your trolls are like
I have podcast nerds.
Weirdos.
It's this weird Venn diagram of podcast nerds and Trump derangement syndrome leftists, and where they Venn diagram is where they are the most loud and active. But almost all of the fucking podcast nerds, like all of the Red Bar fans and everything, they're all incredibly left because they still think it makes them hip and smart and cool. Like these are the people that still think atheism makes them interesting and smart.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what do you believe in, Jesus Christ, bro? Okay, go let me know when you reach adult. Yeah, it's just okay. You guys have basic bitch opinions from 2012. You know, these people act like these are the people that still pretend that Mark Maron is at the top of comics to watch list 2015.
You don't think anything's going to happen with the Epstein shit?
No, I think we'll get back to $4.96 quarter pounder meals before anything happens with.
All right, you're jumping ahead here.
No, that's the final thing on the agenda. As if, you got to sit here and relish in the people complimenting your dick. Now I'm going to rile you up and piss you off about value meal prices. Go on your little
relish.
Go on your
first there's relish and then there's fucking relish.
Yeah. Go on your tangent. Go on your little rage tangent, Carl. Go ahead.
You don't think there's going to happen anything to Epstein, with the Epstein stuff?
No, I believe we'll see.
You think he's alive?
Yeah, of course he's alive.
You think he's in Israel?
Yeah, isn't that where they send him?
I don't know. He could be in Mallorca.
Where is it? I don't know what that is.
He could be in.
Isn't the reason to have an island to escape to it when you
But they're gonna be watching that. You're not gonna be. He's not gonna be on St. James Island.
Do you think he's in a submarine with sharks with laser beams attached to their heads?
I don't know. Honestly,
That's probably where he is.
honestly, all I wanted is sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads.
Yeah,
Did you see that his
he's probably on
Fortnite
Dr.
account was
Evil's
active.
underground lair. No, that's interesting though. Fortnite account is that. Why does he do it? First of all, that nothing says pedophile like being 60 and having a Fortnite account.
He and the CEO of Blizzard, this is also in the files, invented microtransactions to get kids
I saw that.
addicted to spending.
Yeah, because they were saying the first place he was like exchanging money was on World of Warcraft cash.
That was for laundering gold.
Which is definitely.
So he's doing the same thing in Fortnite. So the Fortnite account went active, like it was active like a week ago, and then it went dead once everybody was like talking about it. It was active in Israel.
Yeah, pretty gross.
I think it'd be crazy though if you're. Can you imagine if we're watching? Let's say we're watching the gold medal game, and it's USA Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and they scan the crowd,
And just Jeff sitting there, just
and Epstein is there in Milan, Italy. What is like the next step? Do you think like the world goes banana, like all of America goes nuts? Or
This idea. Let me explain something. This idea that there's an America goes nuts.
Saying, like they make a fuss about it, and then
this America goes nuts. The hope and dream that we all have is never going to happen. We're pussies and faggots. Nothing is going to happen. No one is going to do anything because you know what? We already did this. We did this in 2020 with the pandemic. And everyone goes, if you shut this country down and you close people's businesses and you force them to get vaccinated, there's going to be an uprising. There'll never be an uprising. There'll never be an
January
uprising.
6th.
There's never going to be.
What they tried to tell us it was.
Guided tour.
Yeah.
Not one
January 6th.
Not one politician nicked. Right? There were more deaths at Trump's attempted assassination than that.
I don't even mean like a revolution. I just mean like a fuss. Just make a stink about it.
Yeah, it's never going to happen.
And the media and the powers that be just like erase it and try and gaslight us. And like,
do you know how I know nothing's? Do you know I know nothing's ever going to happen? Because look at the way people fag it up when I talk about not paying your income taxes. When I just go like, yeah, go to your work and change your withholdings and stop paying your income taxes ahead of time. Just pay them on the fucking whatever it is, April 15th when they're due. People go, do you have any idea? They don't let you do that. It's like, yeah, they do. You owe what you owe at the end of the year. The deadline is the end of the year. No, they automatically take that from your paycheck. People are dumb, and the ones who aren't dumb are cowards. And the Venn diagram of dumb cowards is most of the circle. So nothing's going to happen. Everyone's just going to sit and continue to be enraged that the pedophiles are getting away with it. And they're not going to do anything. You want justice? Become a vigilante and go exact it on these people yourself. That's the only way it's ever going to happen. You
want justice, Red? You want justice?
Yeah, if I were one of these guys, I would be all punished up. I'd be all shredded and jacked. I'd have 1 million guns in my house, and I'd be out killing people. That's not my speed.
Down, Red.
That would be me. I'm not that guy. So I don't sit and get enraged about the Epstein because I know that's pointless. It's pointless to get all enraged up about this it's the same thing with the Jews. Oh, the Jews. Okay, well then fire the ovens and the trains up again. Get them rolling.
Same people.
Ain't nobody stopping yous. Okay? You can Hitler up all day. Go ahead. So get the Fourth Reich going. Fire it up. Until then, shut up.
Epstein is the Jews.
Shut up. I know. I get it. It's the same thing. Venn diagram of Epstein and the pedophile. Yeah, it's all. Yeah, 9/11. It's the same circle. Whatever. But like, this is my thing. Is like, if you're not committed to the radical, this is the one thing I'll say about Antifa. At least they're getting out there and getting shot in the face. You know, at least they're out there mixing it up. The people on the right who spend all day on Twitter, pedophiles, but they don't even leave their homes. They don't do shit. They don't care. You don't care.
Then there's the other guy who don't care about none of this shit, and he just wants to chase stuff, and we'll just watch that. The skyscraper guy.
If we were the right society, anyone ever even accused of pedophilia would just be getting murdered. They'd be like, that guy that they accused of being a pedophile that got off, no, they killed him. That would just be happening all the time. We're not a principled society. We're just not. We act upon nothing that we claim to believe in.
I think that eating
Full of
babies and
shit.
sacrificing their body parts and using Ukraine soldiers and that manufacturing wars just so you can use the dead white soldiers' body parts for organ harvesting is way worse than any like pedophile ring that they say. Like even if it is
It's
kids,
the same thing with abortion and Planned Parenthood and harvesting the organs of those babies.
and these are the same people though, and they're harvesting them for where they say stem cells, right? It's taking women's placenta and stuff. And why are other cultures allow you to keep it and have it, eat it? You know.
Well, this is you bring up an interesting point. I mean, obviously, they've been doing it long enough to where we know a lot of what stem cells do, even though that research has been quote unquote banned in the United States for 60 years. We somehow well, you do it in Mexico.
When they say people like Epstein, when they say Epstein surrounded himself with like all these scientists and they were like the best minds and bright, that's what they were doing, man.
Yeah, of course.
Just human experience. So like when people go, well, they're finding new breakthroughs in science. Like, how do they do it? Human experiments.
That red
worse
blood
than the Nazis ever did. And they go, no.
That red blood cell harvesting shit that they joked about on Silicon Valley. Remember that when the billionaire VC was like sitting in a chair and they had like a 16-year-old boy like hooked up to an IV next to him and they were like transfusing their blood. That shit's real.
Yeah.
Like, I know you put that in a comedy show pretending that like, oh, isn't it funny? This is what people think billionaires do. No, they do that.
Yeah.
They do that. They've been doing that. Like that's all real. And again, like this is why I think back to the Cain Velasquez thing. And I go, it's moments like that are the only thing that let you believe you're not living in a simulation, because the right thing for a guy to do is, even on the accusation that someone touched his little girl, he was like, okay, well, he has to die. And anybody who's in the car with him at the time I go to kill him is also got to die. And he like ran this guy off the road and shot his father and tried to kill this guy. And I remember when they asked Dana White about it, Dana White was like, yeah, any jury in this country should give that man a fucking medal. Forget about putting him in jail.
Yeah, it's just a whole thing about, I mean, we talked about this before, is like what we deem as righteous violence is no longer the violence that's righteous. It's like they deem it all violence being the same, and it's not even treated the same, because then they take a hypocritical stance and treat one type of violence as like, oh, well, it's not their fault because they were raised a different way, or oh, it's not their fault, they're a product of the society and this. And you go like, well, how come one group of people has accountability or is forced to by the court system, and another group of people are forced to be abstained from all accountability at all times? All of it comes to the weak men create tough times type deal, where we allow this to happen in a society. And like, you saw that debate that Pearl was in with, what's her name?
Oh, Lily Gaddis.
No.
Well, that was my favorite one. I liked when Pearl was going back and forth with Lily, and Lily.
The debate that she had against the feminism debate. Again, who's the chick from the Young Turks?
Oh,
Anna Kasparian.
Anna Kasparian. Yeah. I saw a clip of it.
You're a, you know, she basically like grilled her on like, what are you going to do in the future? Like when, you know, all the tough stuff by men, like men are not going to want to do the things anymore. Like protect women, do the hard jobs and infrastructure. They'll just let it go. And if there's women, and you'll get the equality that you've been asking for. And she was like, well, I'm not worried about that. And it's not just like a lot of these people, and say certain minority groups and stuff like that, they're all raised by women. And this is really a mindset that has to do with like, why are we not getting involved? It's such like a woman thing to do, because it's brave to be a man and do man shit, like stand up for what it's right. It's not, women are supposed to be agreeable and go along. It's, you know what I mean? So when you see shit like that, and you go, well, they're never going to do anything. And it's like, yeah, because all our politicians are fucking women, dude.
Yeah, and I guess to your point, like all these men are raised by women. You know, it's sort of like do you remember like a couple months or maybe it was like a year ago or something, and there was that like there was like some small independent documentary that had come out about the comedy open mic scene in LA, and then there was this story about this guy who was like mad about his coverage in it and like beat up the girl that was involved with putting it out
with a water bottle.
Yeah, and it was like, and everyone's like, no one did anything, and I'm like, yeah, because any actual man that's been in the comedy community in the last 10 years, you've kicked out because of toxic masculinity, and now all you have is a bunch of faggots raised by single mothers who are not going to step in and do something when something like that happens to a woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, and I tell this story. I used to tell this story on stage at storytelling shows, but at the time I stopped a rape when I was like first year driving Uber. And I wrote a whole story about it on my blog on my website and published it. And, you know, it's not like it went anywhere or anything. And then I used to do a bunch of storytelling shows, and I would tell this story often because it was like supposedly a very famous member of the Sutherland family who was the guy who I pulled off this woman. But it was like in front
Kiefer?
of it. No, it wasn't Kiefer. I would recognize Kiefer because of the clock. It would have been like boop, boop, boop. You know what I mean? Like that's what happens when ships popping off with Kiefer. It was one of the lesser known Sutherlands, allegedly. But like there were like 50 dudes, like all bigger than me, all stronger than me, like action star, model, you know, actor types on the front lawn of this party listening to this woman scream for help, and nobody ran and did a goddamn thing. And, you know, and I joked in the story, I was like, the worst thing in a woman's life has to be a moment when she feels like she's about to be raped. But the second worst thing in a woman's life has to be getting rescued by somebody that looks like me. And
that's for sure.
Right? Like that's got to be the second worst moment in a woman's life.
Anybody else?
Anybody else but Ginger Kevin Smith in flip-flops and cargo shorts and a hockey jersey, which was exactly what I was wearing that night while I was driving. And yeah, I mean, like, and I felt the same way in that moment. I go, why am I the guy? Like, why am I? Because I don't feel courageous. Why am I the most courageous person in this cross section of male specimens?
Shouldn't be.
So I think it's just a sad state of affairs, huh?
I don't think you should have been.
Well, why not? Why not?
I'm just saying, in that scenario, there's the sheer odds of. Mathematically, I don't think you should have been like the most.
Well, I agree. And you know, but it's just there's that thing, and when I would tell people that story, I would go, listen, at the time I had a girlfriend I cared a lot about. She would go to these kind of parties all the time, and I couldn't help at that moment but think, if she were getting in her car and screaming for help, man, I really hope somebody would do the right thing. I really hope somebody would run over and help her.
You know, one time I was working downtown, and I did the same thing. I saw this dude hit his girl, and I was probably like 50 yards away, and I seen it. And I'm on the same side of the street, and it's like where people coming into where the place I was working at were parking. I was downtown. I was on like 7th Street or some shit. And I seen him hit this chick, and she like goes down on the ground, and he's sort of like towering over her, and she's on the ground. And just like instinctively, I just dropped everything. I was just like, I told the other guard or the manager or somebody I was like, stay here, watch this post type shit. And I just took off, like, pow, just went down the street, boom. And I ran full speed. And I just like kind of just shoulder blocked him, just fucking like, boom, just dropped a shoulder into him, and he fell down, and I was like stood over him, and I was like, hit me, bitch, right? I was like, hit me, right? And after that, he kind of like fucking walked off, and they kind of went their like separate ways. And all I could think of, I was like, man, I felt like I was doing the right thing, but they're gonna have to eventually meet up again. He's gonna beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, and another
And it's
thing,
just like I didn't really do anything to be a hero or a
yeah,
savior
you don't.
because all I did was probably make that shit worse.
Yeah, you sort of feel that like it's funny. You know, in that moment when I went through mine, I had the same sort of sentiment. Like it's like this anticlimactic thing of like you feel stupid, and it made me think back to all the times when we were kids, and you'd be watching the news, and some guy would like run into a burning building, and they would go, "You're a hero," and he'd be like, "Yeah, I just, you know, it's just whatever. I was just in the neighborhood." Because you do feel like kind of dumb. Like you go like, "Oh, I just put myself in harm's way, and I probably didn't change the outcome of what's going to happen." Like,
dude, I was like,
I'm gonna do this
afterwards, I was
again.
like, that was fucking stupid.
I know. It's like I could have got killed putting myself in the middle of that. And nobody cares. Nobody cares that I helped. These two people don't care that I intervened.
Well,
They're
in my mind, like it's like, oh man, she's got to go back to that guy. Like,
yeah,
sleep there tonight. Or be there eventually.
Yeah. And so like when I left that party, I ended up driving the studio. I always tell people he looked like Jason Biggs. It wasn't him, but he might as well have been him. He looked just like him. But this was a CAA finance party.
He was like, man, did you see that chicken raped?
Yeah, no. He said, he was like, man, no, he just said to me, he goes, man, that was like a pretty heroic thing you did. And I go, I didn't feel that way. I felt stupid. And I go, I also was just so mad that nobody else stepped in. Like this dude was also bigger than me. This dude was like 6'3", and he was like muscular, lean, but he also had like PCP strength. Like when I first tried to pull him off, he like shrugged me, and I was like, oh, this dude's either on drugs or he's strong as fuck or both. So I just took his back. I just threw a chokehold on him and then used my weight to pull him down from behind. And like we fell and I landed on him, and he was out for like 30 seconds or something. And I thought I killed the dude. And I was like, oh great, I'm going to go to fucking jail for manslaughter because this guy's trying to take his dick out in a fucking conversion van. They roll up, they see me in flip-flops and cargo shorts, and they go, this is obviously some sort of homosexual lovers quarrel between these two men.
Of course I know what happened. This fat one sexed him up and now he's dead. Now I gotta do all this fucking paperwork because this guy want to sex up some people with some sort of faggy jujitsu in the middle of the party. He's wearing flip-flops, for Christ's sake. Yeah, the fat one was cuffed over there.
I'm pretty sure the fat one was trying to get some kind of shaft work out of this guy over here.
I heard the fat one don't even like shaft work.
Yeah, it's written in his bio on his Tinder. Do you see that?
Man. Well, I got to tell you, I had no interest in watching that thing. Guy
What
climbing
thing?
up the building.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know why you're trying to squeeze this in. I referenced it earlier. It didn't go anywhere. You don't have to squeeze it in.
What I'm saying, I got to tell you though, I like tried, and I was like, I don't care. There's always going to be somebody who climbs something.
You have no attention span for something.
I'd rather watch a 2-hour drama than that.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I'm into it. I like it.
I just don't like. There's always somebody who's going to climb some shit, right? Like
yeah, but without a rope, no harness, no tools, nothing. Chalk on his hands. This guy climbed a 2,000-foot skyscraper. It's incredible.
I know, but like motherfuckers do that shit, right? That's
what I'm saying. No, motherfuckers don't do that. He's the only person on Earth who's ever done it.
You know what I mean, though? Free climbing. That's a thing.
Yeah, there's like, I think less than 10 people who've ever done free climbing to any sort of significance, and I think like 7 of them are dead.
There you go, dude.
I'm not saying it's smart. I'm just saying it's fucking, it's wild. It's wild and it's cool to watch. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, I get my rocks.
Pretty funny. Josh Denny fan. Tom Cruise did it 3 Mission Impossibles ago.
I definitely get my rocks off by doing things like
Well, no, we know how you get your rocks off. A lot of this. Show them again. Show them what gets the rocks off, Carl.
yelling at McDonald's managers.
Yeah.
Dude, this is never going away.
Your hatred for the McDonald's pricing?
For the new McDonald's.
Yeah.
This is like Vatican II or something. This is...
I like that you have Da Vinci Code energy for McDonald's menu pricing.
I hate it, man. It's so fucking terrible.
I sent you something that riled you up. I sent you an old CKY video where Brandon DiCamillo is ordering food at the drive-thru, and they give him the total at the end for a double quarter pounder meal supersize, and it was like $4.96. And I could picture you throwing your phone when I sent it to you.
Yeah, dude, because so fucking retarded for them to be like, actually, this is a $15 combo meal now. It's bad enough, like where we live, there's a 10.5% sales tax.
Yep.
So we have 10.5% sales tax on everything. So I basically pay $1.50 on top of your $10, right? Not to mention they go, oh, we're a franchise, so we'll tax it more. So I'm paying $2.50 on top of already what McDonald's is charging as their high value shit, which is like $9. It's criminal behavior. It's so bad. You know, Taco Bell almost pulled it off. They said we're going back to 90s prices and stuff. And they had or 90s menu, not 90s prices. But they had the caramel empanada for $3. $3. What is that?
This is why people take calipers to your face, though, on the internet. All this complaining about pricing and people are taking calipers to your face.
No, but this is why, like, these places are going to go out of business and there's just going to be regular restaurants again. It's just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I'm going to spend $3 for this I might as well get a real one.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it all goes. We got a jet, though, because you got a thing.
Carl does not appear to believe this story. What story is that?
I don't think you believe my rape story.
Well, you've been raped. What do you mean?
No, they're just talking about the story I told.
I don't follow. You fags are gay.
Yeah. If you guys want to spend all day telling Carl how beautiful his cock is, please join our Patreon for $8 a month.
Well, shaft.
You can go over to patreon.com / the Big Uglies podcast. Go to thebiguglies.com. Josh Jennyfan says Carl is sleepwalking through this episode. Yeah, you seem a little snoozy.
I think it's
Send Milk in the link last week. Yeah, I'm sure he can find the show. Send people the link. You guys are fucking weird with these pod wars or whatever.
Hey, listen, all I'm asking for is 30 grand. You want me to be on there?
Oh yeah. We gave Brennan our prices. Yours was 30. By the way, way to fucking Jew me. I said 50,000 instead of being a unified front. You underbid me at 30,000.
For me.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't know we're the same booking now.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's nice. So you show me respect by asking for less. I thought I was being underbid.
I said all I'm asking for is 30.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your energy up to get that 30 grand. This was the audition. Josh Dennyfan says,
Elton very clearly misses Josh.
The link means to have him on as. Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna have him on as a guest. Why would I have him on as a guest?
Who?
Patrick Melton, the host of Nobody Likes Onions. Why? Everybody's like cheering for this weird fucking reunion between him and I. It's never gonna happen. He's had what I say many times. He's had.
Does he have a McDonald's tramp stamp, but like above his dick?
No.
And you guys like matched when you guys touch?
No. When we talk, what is this fight? No, so you read in the comments all this stuff where we were gay lovers together. First
is that
of all,
in the comments? Because I have not seen any of that.
It's in all the Twitter. Yes, you have. Don't fucking lie, dude. It's all the Chad Zumach fucking idiot.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, it's all the Dabbleverse people. You know, the Kevin.
Oh, I'm reading this
Chad
shit.
Zumach's.
He loves you and misses you. This shit.
Yeah, Zumach is a retard. Zumach's dumb. They're all dumb. Kevin's dumb. It's just so. It's like I said, it's a guy with 100 viewers shitting on a guy with 98 viewers. It's like, who cares, man? We're all just trying to do shows, have fun, make a little money, whatever. You know, it's like this idea that a bunch of nobodies who've done nothing are talking about who's less of a nobody or who's done more of nothing or what. It's just it's so dumb. It's literally like a bunch of Koreans just standing around doing a dick measuring contest, you know, refusing blacks to enter the fucking competition. It's, you know, it's a bunch of people because of the size of the shafts. Yeah. It's just a bunch of people who've done nothing arguing over who's done more nothing. It's just dumb. It's so dumb.
Well, they can suck it easy.
So how is this fun it's fun? It ain't making money, toddler, but it's fun because we don't do it for money. If we did it for money, we would do all this dumb blood sport podcast shit that everybody else does to just whip people up into friends. Ooh, did you see so-and-so was talking shit about so-and-so? I'm going to go into so-and-so's podcast and tell so-and-so about so-and-so talking shit about so-and-so so then they could rebuttal. You guys are broads, man. This is what women do.
All right, fags.
Bye.